What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Just Like Smith channel. In today's video, we are going to be installing our upgraded turbo. This is the GXR-7 Velocity turbo from Turbo Time USA. If you want to pick up this turbo, there will be a link in the description box down below where you can pick up a turbo and support the YouTube channel. Of course, you may want to wait for a couple of videos and see how this turbo performs, which we will be doing a full review video on. This is a unsponsored video. I'm not being paid to say anything. We are running the Turbo Time Performance GXR-7 Velocity, and we are allowed, so to say, to give a complete, honest review. So you don't have to worry about anything being biased or me getting paid by anyone or anything like that. This is a upgraded turbo, but with that being said, I'm not being paid to say anything or anything like that. So far, they have been an awesome company to work with. I've done a previous video on their lightning bolt solenoid, and I will be doing another video on the lightning bolt solenoid because they also sent me a factory solenoid to put in this turbo to do a comparison video on, because in one of my last videos, my turbo was going out. So whenever I put the solenoid in there, I think it pretty much finished it off because they do make your turbo perform a lot better. And I was already having some turbo issues, I'm pretty sure. So we've got the GXR-7 in here, as you all are seeing on the screen right now. We are going to go ahead and install this turbo. This is a drop-in replacement turbo. This can produce up to 70 PSI of boost depending on your injector and fuel setup, and of course the health of your engine and your truck in general. We're going to be running this on stock injectors first, and then in the future there will be future videos of putting head studs in the truck, doing a fast fuel system, a regulated return, injectors, supporting injectors for this turbo for it to really, produce 60 to 70 PSI of boost. So there will be future videos on that, so stay tuned for that, guys. But in this video, like I said, this is going to be an install video. There will be no feedback or anything in this video. You will get to hear it at the end of the video. You will get to hear it. So if you're wondering about install, fitment, stuff like that, that's what you're going to find out about the Turbo Time USA GXR-7 Velocity in this video. So we are going to get this thing installed, go over what all it comes with, and the fitment of it, the quality, just from fit and finish, and just looking at it and stuff like that, just the eyeball quality. But this is a 70 PSI capable turbo with the right setup. So we already have the old turbo off. I do have a video on removing the turbo on my YouTube channel. If you don't know how to remove the turbo, then you can check out that video. Just take your time, make sure that you get all of the up pipes and down pipes to fit and go on correctly, and you don't want any boost leaks, stuff like that. So make sure you just take your time and look up YouTube videos if you have to, and Google stuff if you have to. Just take your time if you're doing this yourself. If you're not having a shop put this turbo in, just take your time, make sure everything's right, and yeah. So with that being said, let's go ahead and install this turbo. Alright guys, so Turbo Time did send me a factory solenoid just so I can do a future video for you guys on the lightning bolt solenoid. So just kind of ignore this bag of parts and this bag right here with solenoid. Right here are some spacers and shims that they mentioned that I would probably have to use for the fitment, since this turbo is a larger turbo, but it is a drop-in application. So these are some shims and such for getting this turbo to mount up correctly. So it did come with some new bolts to actually mount the turbo to the pedestal, and along with stuff for your turbo feed line. So you got a new gasket right there, a new O-ring for your turbo feed line, and then 2 new O-rings for your turbo drain line to install this beautiful turbo in here. So if this thing performs as good as it looks, I'm going to be a very happy camper. We have the up pipes right here, and you're going to have a down pipe over here depending on your exhaust setup. You're going to want to get this main engine wiring harness right here, this wiring harness, get that out of the way and bungee cord it up. We are in the process of doing a hood stack delete. So I don't have a hood stack on my truck, and I don't have a down pipe on my truck just yet. And then we also done the crankcase vent reroute, so the CCV reroute. We did do that as well, so I do have a full YouTube video on that live on the channel right now, so go check that out. And yeah, so we're gonna just literally put new O-rings on the drain tube, put new O-rings on the feed line with a new gasket and new bolts, We have new bolts to mount the actual turbo, and we're gonna go ahead and put this thing in here. So let's get it. Alright guys, so this is our first drive. I was just checking over everything. Right now we're just running a downpipe. So since we're just running a downpipe, I don't really want to like drive it too much. I did get the truck up to operating temperature, but I don't want all those exhaust gases and all that heat and stuff and smoke to be getting all over my powder coat and stuff like that. So I do have to wait until the exhaust system comes in from Bliss Performance. But this isn't really like a review, and I haven't really got any mileage on it, but you know, this is for the install video. So we did actually, and I'm filming this on my phone because I forgot my camera, but we did actually, this is not on like a super hot tune, and this is on all stock fuel, and we just now hit 30 pounds of boost, 30 PSI of boost. It is a big change going from the hood stack to just a downpipe, so I'm really excited to get the pipe ran all the way to the back. So as soon as our exhaust kit comes in from Bliss Performance, we will get that on, and there will be a video on that. Oh! Okay guys, so the first time that I drove the truck, I had the downpipe not on all the way because we put it together last night. Like, I took my time, but it was, you know, I was in a little bit of a hurry. Oh my God, the whole truck sounds different. The turbo spool's even better. I'm pretty sure that I just now hit like 32 PSI. So that's definitely what it was. I only drove it for like a mile, and I was like, I could tell it was good, but there was something a little bit weird. So I took it right back home. I literally only drove it about a mile, and dude, oh my gosh. It's insane now. It's literally insane now. The downpipe is actually, like, it actually sounds like a 6.0, and I don't see any smoke coming from under the hood. I think from where that downpipe was on, and it was a little bit crooked, I think there was a little bit of smoke coming from, like, out of the actual turbo itself. So, dude, I can tell you right now that as of right now, I'm loving this turbo, and it definitely pushes more boost, and I'm loving the fact that that Chewbacca 6.0 noise, like, you know, that Chewbacca 6.0 sound is back, boys, and I'm loving it. I'm gonna go ahead and get on it right here, just about half throttle. Whoa. We will do a little half throttle pull from this stop sign right here. I'm gonna try to show you guys the boost gauge. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but it literally hit like 30, 31, 32 a second ago. Oh my gosh, dude, that was literally on like a quarter throttle. Oh, and that turbo, the bark, oh my gosh, the bark on that turbo. This thing, I'll tell you, this thing's wicked for real. Now again, only mileage will tell, you know, so we'll have to get some miles on it, but as of right now, guys, I am a super happy camper. That's going to be pretty much all for today's video, guys. So far, so good with the Turbo Time USA GXR-7 Velocity. Always remember, everybody starts out as nobody, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.